I feel like you're one of the first people I've seen actually doing it the way it should be done.
Let me tell you that the thing that blows me away, even myself, is when you understand the chemistry. I don't look at somebody's intake form until after I've done the evaluation. So I look at their urine and saliva and the chemistry. If you go and read the articles that I've written in Naturopathic Doctor News and Review, the variable in your chemistry that's furthest away from ideal dictates what symptoms you have. So I sit there and tell people, oh, you're probably waking up in the middle of the night to pee. You're probably okay in the morning. You're crashing 5 to 6 in the afternoon. You're getting headaches that typically appear at this time of day. You're having aches and pains at this part of your body. And people are like, oh my God, that's not even in my chart. How do you know that stuff? Is because chemistry dictates what happens in the body. Yeah. And then I do a live blood and I'm like, oh, right there, you're sore, tired, and achy. Your blood, you're not carrying oxygen the way that you should. These cells are associated with an immune challenge. Looks like you might have mold exposure because these are atypical cells and their characteristic. And people are just blown away because what you're doing is you're identifying all their patterns. You can tell them what's going on, and you have a feasible way to explain why it's happening to them without ever sitting there going through somebody pre-diagnosing themselves with adrenal fatigue and thyroid conditions,
Sure.
Because those are the organs that are trying to compensate the stress that you're having in your body. So I came out with a thing called the 5-phase approach. If you go on my website, there's a basic understanding of it. But, phase 1, clean up your environment. We live in a frickin' toxic world, pure air, pure food, pure water, EMF. Phase 2, test and know. What the hell are you reacting to? What do you specifically need to get out of your diet or lifestyle? What environmental toxins could you be reacting to that might explain where your symptoms are coming from? Phase 3 is support. Support isn't taking nootropics and taking, fish oils and CoQ10 and multivitamin. Support is what can I functionally explain that your body is deficient in? Because I explain all health as a matter of deficiency or excess. And if you have an excess, some type of environmental toxin that your body can't handle, then why can't it handle it? Because it's deficient in something in order to process it, because your body is one heck of an amazing nuclear machine is what's going on. So where's the breakdown? Phase 4 is detox. You lower the load on the body. You remove the stress from the body that you can identify. You start detoxing the body. You give the body what it needs, and you inherently raise its ability to handle stress. Your body starts to naturally clean up, So I have all these detox services, infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, colon hydrotherapy, biomat, and, we have Rife machines at our office. We have a hyperbaric chamber. I don't push those services. I try to explain when you need to use them, but the body naturally starts to detoxify and get rid of the burdens, and so symptom patterns come down. So health is based on a total load theory. When you can handle this much, but you're trying to take care of this, something's got to give. And so when you get below that threshold, your body says, well, hell, now I can clean up shop because I can do what I need to do. And you start to detoxify. So these clinics that focus in on detoxification, people go in and they feel great because they detox, but slowly and steadily based upon their genetic predisposition, based upon their deficiency patterns. All those symptoms just start to come back as they go back to a lifestyle of trying to maintain things. Whereas I'm trying to say, no, you maintain the lifestyle and your body naturally starts to detoxify. I watch what called restorative health, and I don't know anybody that calls it restorative health. Phase 5, self-awareness. Where are you in connection with your body? If you feel like crap and you turn around and look like, well, I did go out and have wings and beer last night. Maybe that's why I feel like crap. Let's make the association that maybe I shouldn't do that very often, right? There's a lot of aspects of self-awareness that we could turn around. And you want to talk about telomeres, anti-aging, childhood trauma can shorten your telomeres, and which we can talk about later on, and cause aging, because of chronic stress patterns that run through our egos of our head. So self-awareness is deep in looking at yourself and applying and addressing those issues, but also just practically on how you're eating and living your lifestyle that you can attribute that's associated with your health and well-being. So it's kind of all summed up in one kind of aspect, but the biggest thing I do is, how can you eat based upon what your body ideally needs?